Cracking down on North Carolina puppy mills.
Proposed legislation lays out regulations for commercial dog breeders. Animal advocates say it'll help stop cruelty to animals.
But News 13's John Lee spoke to one breeder who thinks it's unnecessary overregulation that could hurt those who are doing it right.
Don't be fooled by their Cavalier attitude.
Biological doorbell. When the Cavaliers are out and a stranger shows up, I know it real quick.
They're called Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. Sounds regal.
Yes.
And breeder Jim Shreffler says they're the perfect lapdog.
Ultimately, the friendliest dog breed there is. 3 puppies, about 4 months old.
Jim tells us he's invested in every animal.
When we sell a puppy, we have responsibility for that puppy for the rest of its life. They're just playful puppies, a sight to behold, so to speak.
Now fearing a proposed bill is an example of over-regulation.
Potentially it could put someone like me out of business.
Only hurting the wrong people, he says.
The people who aren't doing it right will continue not to do it right, and they'll sell them out of the back of their cars at flea markets.
House Bill 159 would tighten the reins when it comes to commercial dog breeding. Representative Chuck McGrady of Hendersonville is a primary co-sponsor.
It's not necessary, Chuck. Just have your local authorities enforce what's on the books.
The bill defines a commercial breeder as an operation with 11 or more females.
And he has to go visit the girls.
Denise Bitz of Brother Wolf Animal Rescue says North Carolina has become fertile ground for puppy mills.
There are so many animals that are suffering in these commercial dog breeding places, aka puppy mills.
The legislation also spells out rules for registration, space requirements, and pet care.
Yeah, to provide basic humane standards. Right now they are not regulated, they're not inspected, so they don't have to uphold any kind of level of basic care for these animals.
Breeding age females.
But breeders like Jim insist that another bill isn't the answer.
Local ordinances and state laws already on the books to weed out those irresponsible quote-unquote breeders.
In Henderson County, John Lee, News 13.
Representative Chuck McGrady says more regulation is exactly what's needed.
He expects the bill to pass the House, but is uncertain about whether it will clear the Senate.